Good morning, everybody. So welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be just doing full face makeup with all the normal products that I normally use and a few new ones. So I'm going to get right into it. So I'm going to start off with my Born to Go NYX primer. Rub it all in. And this is probably my favorite one. I don't know why, but it just is. And it probably does absolutely nothing for my face, but it just moisturizes it and doesn't make me break out. So that's probably why I use it, but not so much to help with my face makeup or any of that. It doesn't really do a good job with that, but it moisturizes my face really well. And then I'm going to let that sit in. I'm going to get a little bit of my foundation, and it's new. I use the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow, and I use number 202, and it's a totally wrong color, but I blended it into my neck, so it works for me. The other color is too light, so you know, actually it's the right color. I'm going to just go ahead and put that on my eyelid a little bit, on each side, just to prime it, and then I'm going to do my eyeshadow and eyeliner and all that good stuff. I'm totally forgetting to do my eyebrows, but let's see, get my mirror out. I'm watching myself in the camera. I'm just going to dab that in. Now I have a little bit, I'm getting a powder brush, and since I have powder already on it, I'm just going to go ahead and pat some on, just to set that foundation in, so when I do my eyeshadow. So, what I'm going to use for eyeshadow, I think I'm going to use my Cartier Pro one, and I'm going to go with a little bit of brown. So I'm not going to try to do too much, just for the fact that I got a lot going on with my red hair, so I'm trying to tone down my eyeshadow. I'm going to use brown. So I'm going to go with Innocent here, this top one, and I'm going to do that on the top of here, so I'm just going to blend that a little bit. I love like browns and neutral colors. I'm not too big on like bright colors for my eyes. Sometimes I will, but not very often. So I'm gonna get a different brush. I'm not even sure what this is because it came in a set and had no name. And I'm gonna go in with the second color, and it's called Whimsy. So it's this color right here. Sorry, I'm about to drop it. And that one, I'm gonna go in on my crease here with it a little bit. These are my normal colors that I use on my everyday makeup. These, this color here, as you can see, like on my palette, I don't use too much of the other colors. I mainly bought it for those colors. Then, now that that's blended out, I'm going to get this, I probably, guess I'll go with the dark one, the last color here, and that one is called Smoked. Now, I'm going to stay with the same brush just to get it on my eyes, and then I'm going to go with the other brush I had to kind of blend it out. So gonna blend it out a little bit. Get a little bit on the brush for the corner here. This brush, I'm not sure either. I got it in the Urban Decay Naked 3 palette, I believe it is. I don't even know what palette I have. Actually, no, not 3. I don't know. Let me get this way. Normally I use tape on the corners just so I can get it like a clean line, but I kind of want it to be a little bit messy today. So that's it for the eyeshadows. So now I'm going to get my eyeliner. And what I use for my eyeliner, I'll just close that. It is the Glameyes Rimmel one. And this one, like I've said in my other videos, is really runny, but trying to use it all. I normally use Wet n Wild. I just don't like that it has like the sponge brush in it, but this brush is amazing. So it's not as pigmented, it's really runny, so I don't like that. And I like really dark, harsh eyeliners. That's why I'm not a fan of this one. All my kids. I'm gonna go ahead and finish my leg. So I finished my other eye, so I'm gonna go ahead and do my eyelashes. I'm going to go ahead and use my normal ones. This is what I use. So I just put a thin, I don't know if you can see that. And then I'm going to use like tweezers. I normally use regular tweezers, but I'm going to use these ones for now. And I hate these. I don't feel like I can get them on good. And I can't find my good tweezers that I use like to apply them. And I'm going to blow on it a little bit and wait 20 seconds and then burn it. I know that they say it's really bad to use regular tweezers to do this, but for me, I prefer regular tweezers. I just have so much problems when I use these kinds. Like, that's what works for me. So, if you guys like using these, I'm glad that you can get it to work. I had just applied both of them right away since I had so many issues with those tweezers. But just a heads up, normally you would curl and put your mascara first on your eyelashes and then put the eyelashes on, but I do the opposite because I don't even curl my eyelashes. But I'm gonna use this Beauty Concepts Black Mascara. This is from Dollar Tree and it's a really good one. I actually enjoy it, so I'm gonna go ahead and apply that to my top ones. I don't put too much on the top since I have the eyelashes, just enough to like give them a little bit more definition. And so I have all my brushes in this little thing, and I cannot see for the life of me where it's not here. Okay, so I'm using for my eyebrows this brush. It's eyebrow brush. And I don't know the name of it. I got it from my sister in a kit. And I've just loved it ever since. And then I'm using the Dip Brow Chocolate in the Anastasia. Is it Anastasia or Anastasia? Can somebody like fill me in? Because every time it's brought up, I always say it differently, or someone else tells me it's different, so I don't really know. So I'm just gonna comb out my eyebrows with this. Just dip a little bit, and I'm not gonna put too much work into my eyebrows today because I need to get them done. I do my own, but so I'm just kind of going in with little strokes to kind of give it a little like quick little hairs. And my eyebrows are super thick, so it's really hard for me to get it to look like that. Like they're just a mess. And they've actually thinned out a lot. I have like really bushy ones, but I want them thinned out, and guess what I got? I got them thinned out, and I'm not too sure I'm happy about that. Just comb them out a bit. Eyebrows are really bushy on this side. You can't tell on the camera, but up here I have a bunch of little hairs. Brush it out a bit. That's all I'm gonna do for those ones. I did this one more thicker than the other one. I usually do. I have issues with that. Now this is not how I normally do eyebrows on other people. I brush the hairs up, go in, and brush the hairs down, go in. But because I'm doing it on myself, I honestly don't really care, and I can hurry a little bit. So I'm just trying to do it. So I'm gonna go in with this, and I'm just gonna dab it all over. Get my hair. And I also put this on my neck, but I'm gonna do that last because I have my this on and I want to hold it down to do it. So I'm gonna blend in that makeup with a Real Techniques brush, this one, and I need to wash them. I just washed them last week, but they were dirty. And I'm just gonna kind of like blend it. And this is a really good brush for liquid foundation, at least I think so. Dab a little on my brush. It dropped. Okay, there we go. So I'm gonna put a little on my brush. Not very much. It's new, so it's like 20 crap. And I'm gonna hold this down. Normally I would just like dab it on here, but because I have this on, I need my other hand. Okay, so that's it for that. And I'm not gonna put concealer under my eyes today. Like on camera you can't tell, but I have dark circles. I've been so tired with sick kids and everything, but I don't even care. It's just... So now I'm gonna get my setting powder, and I'm using Honest Beauty. I got this at Ulta, and I'm not a big fan of it, but I'm just using it until I decide to go buy the Tarte one. I love the Tarte one. Only because this one has like a little tint to it, and it leaves my like face makeup blotchy, and the other one doesn't. And that also came in that set, and I'm going to use my e.l.f. Compact powdered one, and I'm going to use this lighter shade. I normally use this dark one, but now that I have red hair, I'm going to contour it like right here underneath my cheekbones. And blend it out a little bit. And then the same with this side. And then I'm also going to get up here on my forehead. I don't have a big forehead, at least I don't think so. And that's normally to like make it look a little smaller, but I just like how it looks. Oh, this hair, it's just not staying. And then I'm gonna, goodness, I just can't. Then I'll use the same brush because I can't find my one that I contour my nose with, and just get the side of it and do a little bit on this side, and then I'm gonna turn it over and get the other side and do a little on this side. Not too much. And that's it for the contouring that I do. And now I'm gonna get this big powdered brush. It's huge, and I normally use that for my powder, but I've been using it for my blush. I'm gonna use this Maybelline blush, and I don't like it because it's like pinkish, but I can't find my red one. So let's see. This is the first time I'm using it. I used to use the blue one. And that is extremely pink. No, I do not like it. Oh well, I gotta work with it. I already put it on one side. I'm gonna get my powder brush and kind of like take some of it off best I can. It was a lot, and I barely tapped it, and I tapped some of it off. So this is a no-go for me. This is WE255. That's the color of it, the name, whatever. No, just no, don't like it. It's okay now that I use the Carly Bible palette, and it's probably my favorite highlighter. I like it more than Anastasia for some reason. And I usually do with my feathers. So I'm gonna use this feather highlighter band. And I got it in that same one, so I'm gonna go with the second color here. And just gonna go on the top. And I love it. Do you see it? Like, this is probably my favorite one. And for the price, it is amazing. So I'm gonna buy another one just for the highlighter. I don't really like this fan brush. It's really thin, and I feel like I have to keep going over just to get where I want it to. So I put it between where I contour my nose, top of my cheeks, and above my lip to give it a little look at it. And so for my lipstick, I'm going to use the Catsuit Liquid. That's highlighter I had. Maybe Last Liquid Catsuit by Wet n Wild. This is Rebel Rose. And I love these lipsticks. They're so amazing. Like, they don't leave my lips. I have really dry lips because I have it biting my lips, and yeah, I love just love the formula for it. It's just amazing. It doesn't peel off. Like, I use a lot of... Ooh, that sun just came in. Peel, it doesn't like stay blotchy, and you've got like some, I use a lot of the NYX ones, and some of them like they dry up really awful, and they like, my lips start crumbling with them, and they start peeling. If I drink something or anything, it's a disaster if it gets moist on it. These ones, like, I can eat, I can do anything all day and they stay, and I'm just so happy that they made these. And I finally found a color that I like. This is the kind that I was looking for myself. So for my setting spray, I'm gonna use the Milani Make It Last. Oh my god, I realized I've used so much already. That makes me kind of sad. I don't have to buy a new one already. I spray too much. I'm not gonna spray that much. So I'm just gonna... So that's it for this look, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys for my next video. Bye.